So, Evo weekend 2023 just passed. It was very exciting. I caught some of the top sixes while I was at work and stuff. And, together with the competition, a bunch of content updates have also dropped for a variety of fighting games across the weekend. Now, for the most part, I know what they are at this point. I've seen like the titles, the thumbnails and stuff, but I've actually refrained from actually watching any of the trailers up to this point, so I know what was announced, but I don't know the details. I figured let's just save them all for one long stream session and then we'll just check them all out. Kind of like a Nintendo Direct, I guess, except it's like a fighting game Direct. So I've gone over around and basically grabbed all the trailers, put them in a playlist, and we're just gonna be having ourselves a little mini presentation going on in the background. And we'll check out all the trailers one by one and see what we think, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, won't dawdle too much longer. Let's get this show on the road. Alright, first up, got the Project L news. This stuff's actually before Evo, like one day before Evo, but I lump it together with the Evo presentation stuff since, I just want to check it out as well. They timed it together with it anyway, so. Alright. Let me know if the volume's alright for you guys, by the way. Project L is actually really exciting. I'm very much down to try it out, even though I have not touched a single other Riot game up to this point.
With the wind.
Let me just check the volume. That is good. Alright, I heard about Yasuo before, I guess, even though I've never played League before. He's got like that certain reputation, right? The Yasuo meme's reputation. This man is Virgil. I mean, they're all Virgil, right? Yeah, he's Virgil. And also Zero. And he looks fun. I mean, everyone in this game so far really looks fun. I'm actually really excited and looking forward to the game. I haven't really played Tag Fighters that seriously, but I'm willing to put some time into this one. It's free to play too, so like nothing's stopping us. Like the art style too, right?
Hey everyone, Alex here from the Champs team. We want to share an overview of our EVO roster, some of which you've seen in previous updates. And you just saw an exciting new addition to Project L's champion lineup, Yasuo, the Unforgiven.
Yeah, I think like the art style on like the Riot Games in-house style is really nice looking.
Giving him tools for every situation. He can outplay with mix-ups. He can go to the air for really technical combos, play defense with his win wall, or honestly just win neutral with huge normals. And you can come check him out today at EVO.
There's probably a ton of footage floating around by this point.
Available to play. We have Darius, the Hand of Noxus. Noxus is Runeterra's brutal, expansionist empire. As a ruthless, axe-wielding general, Darius hits like a truck. He owns the mid-range, and he's
from all like the information on Project L early on, it really makes it feel like it's like a mixture of Blazblue Cross Tag and
the boy who shattered
Blazblue Cross Tag and
a punk genius with the
I would say MBCI.
With Echo's
The devs use that in marketing material. If they're marketing to fighting game players, yeah.
And if he's tired of staying in your face, he can zone at mid-range with a timely projectile.
The guys that are making this game are like huge FGC people.
The nine-tailed fox, a mage who can channel the magic of the spirit realm.
So they're going over the characters that were present at the Evo build, which there's a ton of footage of it floating around by this point. But it's nice to get a little recap, I guess. Taking a look at... Yeah, game actually animates really nicely, right? I think, I heard something about like the VFX is still working in progress, obviously. This is still a work in progress build and everything. Not everything's finalized, but
they can pull off some pretty wild sequences.
Even just the bare bone stuff here already is really nice and polished, isn't it?
We'll have a full guide on how to actually play Project L coming really soon.
Yeah, that's actually the next video in this playlist. So there will be a handy way for us to catch up, I guess. So yeah, like I said, we grabbed basically all the major trailers that I could find that released over the weekend, or in this case prior to the weekend, so we can catch up with everything. You know, just see what's going on in the fighting game space. Even if some of these games aren't the games that I'm like actively following, it's just nice to see what's going on, you know? And like when you're in a Nintendo Direct, you get all sorts of updates, not just the ones you're looking out for, you know? Right? So, same idea here. This is the EVO Direct. We're just catching up with fighting game news.
Good morning, EVO attendees.
And this is the other one,
Many
yeah.
of you are warming up for pools. I wanted to take a moment to give you all the info you'll need about Project L. Available all day today and tomorrow on the show floor. What you'll be playing is a demo of Project L that we put together just for EVO. Because we're playing an in-development version of the game, we'll provide the controllers and the sticks. But in the future, we'll obviously support all kinds of devices. And we want your feedback. Everyone on the team is excited.
It's a little funny that we're watching this after EVO's
so let us know what you
ended, but...
think. For now, though, let's dive in on how to play.
Yeah, I haven't actually
Hello, everyone.
watched a deep
Caroline
dive
here.
from this yet,
I'm a
so...
game designer on the team. Let's get right into it. We'll start with the basics. Project L has light, medium, and heavy normal attacks. Some of these can be modified with a directional input.
A 3-button
Here are
fighter.
some basic combos.
I'll be right at home.
You can launch your opponent with down, forward, and heavy to continue your combo.
Ah, the Melty Blood Universal Launcher.
Each champ also has a range of special moves tied to the S1 and S2 buttons.
Yeah, this game does not have motion inputs, it's all direction and button. As a Pokken player, I'll be right at home.
You've also got access to 2 different level 1 ultimates for finishing combos.
It's down for specials, huh? Sorry, down for
These use
supers.
1 bar of your ultimate meter.
I see.
Press down in S1 or down in S2. And try down S1 and S2 together for your champ's strongest cinematic level 2 ultimate.
So 2 level 1s and 1 level 2. Flashy.
So with all of these big buttons, how do you defend? Project L has quite a few defensive options. Like you'd expect, holding back or down back blocks. But if you want to get him off you, try a push block.
Yeah, we have
Or
push
a
block, yeah.
retreating guard.
Standard stuff for tag fighters.
If you think you've got the reads,
It costs
you can carry
meter, I
high or
noticed.
low attacks for the cost of 1 bar of meter.
Parry costs
Well-timed
meter as
parry
well, huh?
creates a shockwave that leaves your opponent wide open to attack and refunds the meter cost.
Interesting.
But mistiming one leaves you vulnerable to punishment.
I see. So you
Is your
have to
opponent
spend 1
jumping
bar
at
to
you or
parry, but if you
pulling back?
actually parry something,
All
you get the
champions
meter back.
also have access to an anti-air attack. Try holding down and pressing heavy when your opponent is
Yep,
crowded
2
in
H being
airspace.
universal anti-air. That's pretty standard for
And if you're in
3-button
a really
fighters.
bad spot, send in your assist champ with a well-timed dynamic save.
And that's
Even if they're already KO'd, your off-screen partner will still swoop in to help you break up combos.
so you've got a combo breaker, or it's like a burst.
You'll only get to dynamic save a couple of times a match, and it can be countered if you're not careful.
You can burst bait it. Okay. Makes sense.
Speaking of teammates, remember, you can play Project L solo or with a friend on your team. There
So
are
yeah,
plenty of
I heard
options
about
for
this as
2
well.
champs to work together.
So
And
you can
pretty
play
much
like a
every
standard
tag
tag fighter,
and
but you
assist
can also do
mechanic is tied
duos
to the
like
team
it's
button.
like cross tag
Check
them.
it out.
It's very like that's gonna be a fun way to like play. Like if you have
So
more
every
than 2
champion has
people.
2 assist actions, used by hitting team left or team right.
2 assists.
When you're playing solo,
okay.
both inputs are controlled by you. But if you're playing with a friend, assists are controlled by your teammate off-screen. For charged assist, it's a similar deal. Hold the team button down
for
for the assist
assists.
champion to come out and release it for their move. When you want to quickly swap assist and point champions, hold down the team button. If you want to get him in even faster, just press the team button while they're already on screen. The team button can also be used for a launching attack that queues up your teammate for an alley-oop air combo. Okay,
Yeah, these are
here's
like
the fun one.
similar
When you
to
get KO'd
BB tag
before your
stuff.
ally and they're low on health, you can still impact the match with a super powerful off-screen move. We're calling this Last Stand, and it's a way to claw your way back from early losses.
So you get 1 last assist even if you're on
Lastly,
your last
let's
character.
talk about the fuse
I see.
system. Fuses are powerful synergy options that change up your duo's playstyle. For example, the 2x assist fuse allows your team to throw out 2 assists back-to-back instead of 1. Another fuse option is Double Down, which lets you and your duo link ultimates together. So during any level 1 ult, your teammate can also ult with you, one after another, to deal massive damage.
Interesting. So
Fury Fuse is a great option for newer players that kicks in when champions are low on health. They'll get a damage bonus and access to a special dash cancel.
yeah, this is like
But if you
the
prefer things a bit
it's
more
like the different
dynamic,
grooves in
Freestyle Fuse allows teams to
CBS.
handshake tag multiple times within one sequence. You can pull off some crazy extended
You can't do
combos
all
with
these
this.
things at once, so we don't have all the crazy mechanics together, but you can pick like which crazy mechanic do you want?
I know this seems like a lot, but really, you'll pick up most of this.
Do
as
you
you
want
play.
Marvel
So
style
don't worry too much about the
DHCs,
details.
or do you want
Get out
BB
there,
Tech
press some
handoff
buttons, and tell us what you
combos?
think.
Or do you want Tekken
Here's
Rage?
a controller
You know?
diagram for y'all.
That sort of thing.
Screenshot this now if you want an easy reference.
Simple enough, yeah.
We can't wait to see what you do this weekend with Project L.
Yeah, the game looks
which,
actually
just to confirm,
game looks really
is not our
interesting.
final name. We'll share that a bit later.
Yeah.
Riders will be
Like
on site to
Valorant,
meet
the-
y'all,
the
run
name's
some
still a
sets,
placeholder.
and get your feedback. We'll see you soon.
Right. So that's the Project L stuff. I am actually very much looking forward to it. They will probably release a beta sooner or later. Probably not anytime soon. I think the game's still early in development. You know, they've got a handful of characters ready to go, and I don't think everything there's finalized either. But they're probably still cleaning up a bunch of stuff, animation-wise, making more characters and whatnot. But when the beta releases, I am interested. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be down to check this out. So yeah, looking forward to Project L stuff. Alright. I don't actually remember what I put in order in this playlist, so it's gonna be exciting. Alright, next up.
今日これから
Ah,
最後となる夜が始まる
On the Night in Birth has finally getting rollback,
クオンとの決着のために
among other things.
じゃあ行くとしようか。長く続いたこの夜の物語を終わらせる。
The Melty Money doing good work for French bread, I guess. Alright, this is definitely gonna be a fun Discord fighter. Gonna play it with the mates.
怖いのか。
And since it's got rollback now, we can actually play it with the mates. Not just the local mates, but the overseas mates.
正真正銘最後
I don't know that much about the Unist mechanics, so I won't be able to comment about what's different and everything,
私の
but
答え
yeah.
のために
The UI is different though. Yeah, they updated it. Melty's getting more and more attention in recent times. They got Fate characters, that helps a lot.
人ではない
Okay, I don't think Batista had that before. That looks a little disgusting.
それだけだ。
New character art too. Oh yeah, Eunice is the... we're not going to be calling it Eunice or Uniclaire anymore. It's going to be Uni 2. Yeah, Uni is the French Bread's original IP. Of course, there is a crossover character for Melty, which is Outnum. And Akatsuki is also another crossover character. New battle mechanics? Yeah, I assume. Yeah. It was one of the games that I definitely had a lot of fun playing. Like with Melty, the only thing that was holding me back from playing more of it with the mates is lack of rollback. Oh, new characters! And more story mode stuff, huh?
アンダーナイトインバース2シスターセレス
Them and their fancy names.
待ちわびたよこの時を
Early 2024. Alright. That's coming out next year, early 2024. Rollback netcode implemented. Yeah, very cool. PS, PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. Alright, we'll probably be getting it on Steam. That's where all the mates are on. Yeah, this one's definitely a will buy. Because Melty has been one of the most fun anime fighters that we've been playing a bunch of in the last 2 years, actually. It's a game that a lot of the mates like to play, so definitely be hopping back into Under Night. I only managed to play a little bit of that Uniclair with friends because, you know, delay based, so restricted to the few people locally. But we had a lot of fun back then, and I can't wait to come back and play some more Gordo and Grim Reaper a couple people. Yeah, looking forward to it. I don't think Melty had any news this time around, which is fair, par for the cause. They usually save Melty announcements for the actual Type Moon announcements now, since, you know, it's a Type Moon IP. Although they did reveal a character the last Evo, so I guess Melty is in there waiting for Tsukihime Part 2 to release before they can add more characters phase, so that's what it is. Alright. Under Night. Alright, yeah, Granblue. Nier and Granblue. Not that Nier, chat. Although it looks to be about as creepy as the other Nier, yes. Tarot cards. I am sensing some Caro Clover in this, or perhaps some Zato. Yeah, this is some puppet character nonsense. About as gothic as the other puppet characters too. She is in terrible pain and suffering. Oh, this game's so flashy. It's so cool. I should probably finish up the Granblue story mode at least before this game comes out. She's in terrible pain and suffering. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about Granblue like as a game, so I wouldn't be able to comment on characters specifically, but she looks pretty cool. Although she is very much in pain and suffering. Then whoever this guy is, Lance guy. Pretty dude with a lance. And this recap trailer, I think? Yeah, they released this yesterday. No, not yesterday, earlier today. Ooh, new theme song. From what I remember, what they said, story mode is going to be expanded in this game. So it's not going to be like a completely different story mode. There will be, like, the earlier chapters will be the same, but you'll carry over. Like, apparently you can carry over your save data, like your single player unlocks and stuff. So yeah. I guess we might as well, since we have the game and everything, we did start the story mode, we might as well finish it before this game comes out. And then there's this Fall Guys mode. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty silly.
Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising.
And yeah, there it is. I think this is the first time we've seen the official release date. We didn't have a release date up to this point. Yeah, November 30th. So that's how long we have to finish the main story mode. I mean, we don't have to. We can continue it in Rising when it comes out, but that's up to us though. PlayStation and Steam. So yeah, that's all the information. So, not in this trailer, but I did read about it online as well. There's apparently going to be another beta. There's going to be a second. There's going to be a second beta coming up. The first beta was PlayStation only, but the second beta is going to be PlayStation and Steam. So that's an opportunity. We might be able to go and try it out. So we'll probably make some time and we'll check that.
The excitement continues on day 1 of
All right.
because coming up next we have a great reveal from Nickelodeon. Check it out.
Nick All-Stars Brawl 2 Deep Dive. We saw the trailer, they announced it a long time ago, but this is what they... Okay, this one's really soft. Hang on, let me raise the volume a bit. So this is going to be a deep dive. I saw a lot of friends being actually really excited for this. They said this is some really good stuff, and I'm like, okay, they're hyping it up. Let's check it out then. So yeah. Let's see what's changed in Nick All-Stars. Oh, never mind. No, I think this is just Evil's side. Their audio was a bit
We're
weird.
taking a look at some of the exciting new
Yeah, there it
mechanics
is.
in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
Alright, what's
To start,
new, Hungry
let's
Box?
take a look at some of the completely new ways Nick Brawl 2 handles movement. Movement in Nick Brawl 2 is now fully analog, meaning you can walk and run. And you can also aim some moves in any direction available to a control stick. It's also worth mentioning that yes, tap jump is now an option, and you're able to set custom profiles with your name tag. When it comes to defense, rolling, spot dodging, and air dodging are now all available. There's also 2 types of air dodging. There's the neutral air dodge, which keeps your current momentum, and the directional air dodge, which pushes you towards whatever direction you're holding.
That's interesting. That's completely different from Nick All-Stars Brawl 1. Yeah, the first Nick All-Stars Brawl... wow, that's a mouthful. The first NESB did not have an air dodge with invincibility. What they had was an air dash. You had basically 8-way air dash in the air, and if you anchored into the ground, you could wave dash, like as per usual. But yeah, that made the movement really fast paced and everything. But it also meant that your defensive options in the air were kind of limited. I remember mentioning that before. So this is interesting. They've actually gone closer towards Smash traditional style with invincible air dodges and whatnot. And you have both, yeah, you have both the in-place air dodge and directional air dodge. I did not know they didn't have tap jump, or that the movement was analog, like wasn't analog. So that's news to me. But I guess I never really got that deep enough for it to matter. So, and I usually play button jump, not tap jump. But that's nice that they're including those options.
Each of these techniques has a little bit of invincibility to help you run away.
Okay, I know I keep pausing, but this is a deep dive gameplay thing, and I do want to comment on that stuff. The readability also seems to be a lot better. We can actually see when like a character is temporarily invincible. You could see it in the first NESP as well, but it was a little harder to see. Here, they make the glow really obvious. Also, the stage looks amazing compared to the first game. They definitely got a lot more budget. Like, look at that. The lighting looks a lot better.
And dodge your opponent's attacks, or even slip in a counter.
Even some of the VFX
Keep
looks
in mind,
better.
You can't act instantly out of these options. And yes, with air dodging, that also means wave dashing is back, baby.
Yeah, of course. You would not take that
If
out.
you remember it from Nick Brawl 1, the rock, paper, scissors mechanic is gone.
Oh, it is,
But light
huh?
and strong attacks are here to stay, including new horizontal directions. Strong attacks are what you'd expect, stronger than your regular light attacks and usually quite a bit slower. They can now also be charged both on the ground and in the air, and they still reflect projectiles.
I just want to point out that they didn't. This isn't just a port. Those animations were completely redone, and they actually look. Yeah, they look way cleaner. It's actually really cool. Why do people always make such a big deal out of being able to wave dash? Because it's actually really simple. Wave dashing is fun. That's really all there is to it. Wave dashing is fun. It's fun to execute. It's fun to have that amount of fine control over the character. I don't think it's a deal breaker for a platform fighter not to have it, but I think people will always welcome wave dashing being in a platform fighter. It's just something that feels good, you know? It's an intuitive thing too, I guess. You have something that gives you momentum in the air, and when you drift it into the ground, you get to slide along it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I totally get it. I'm not that big of a wave dash movement diehard, But every game with a wave dash in it, I can always say it's really fun to do. Even if I'm not the best at executing it, but I definitely enjoy it. Also,
ground, stronger than your regular new business mechanic is.
So the RPS mechanic that you were talking about, in the first game, if two attacks clashed, like if two light attacks or no, not light attacks. Actually, I don't remember how exactly it was handled, but definitely on strong attacks. Each direction would be the different direction. So if two of those attacks clash, the losing side will get put in a flip out situation where they could be comboed after, which is definitely a very interesting way to handle certain interactions because like you have some mind games going on there. But I guess because it was tied to attacks clashing rather than because it's tied to attacks clashing, the situation maybe didn't arise very often. Since in a platform fighter, you don't usually clank attacks very often. Or, you usually try to just whiff punish with movement and stuff. You don't whiff punish just by attack ranges, for the most part, I think. Although I guess the situation could arise, but, like, maybe the mechanic was underutilized, maybe they felt that it didn't really add too much to the game design, or maybe they just wanted to, like, clean it up and stuff. So it looks like they took that mechanic out, which is, par for the course. We'll see how it plays out.
Gone. Strong attacks are what you'd expect, ground and in the air, and they still reflect projectiles.
So strong attacks are chargeable, and
attacks, you now have 5 total options: up, down, forward, backward, and neutral.
Strong attacks reflected projectiles in the first game, so they kept that. I don't remember if they had all 5 directions for aerials. Maybe they didn't have a back. Maybe forward and back were the same, but I'm pretty sure they had a back. So
blocking has also been changed.
Okay.
While blocking, you can get still pushed around and even go into a teeter if you get pushed to the ledge. But now, you can only block a limited amount of damage and for a limited amount of time before your bubble bursts, leaving you wide open for an attack. If you also manage to start blocking just as you're about to get hit with an attack, you'll flash blue and hear an audio cue that lets you know that you just performed a parry.
So, apparently in Nick All-Stars 1, shields just didn't break. Instead, they mentioned, when you hit them, they get pushed back, and if you get pushed back all the way to the ledge, then you stop blocking and you get put into like that stun state. They did it that way to make the corner, which is the ledge, the equivalent to the corner, which is the ledge in platform fighters. They want to make the ledge scarier, which is also another cool idea. But it looks like they've probably realized that on mid-screen the shield's too powerful, so now they have a timer onto it, and I think parries were in the first game. Yeah, parries were in the first game as well, so that hasn't changed though.
When that happens, and hear an audio cue that lets you know that you just performed a parry. When that happens, you suffer no block stun and no block push from your opponent's attack and can act immediately. And now, the biggest addition to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, the Slime Meter.
We have Super Meter now.
During your match by hitting your opponent to enhance your attacks.
By the way, the UI looks a lot cleaner too.
One of the first ways to use slime is by spending one of the 3 available bars to enhance your special attacks. SpongeBob, for instance, normally blows 1 measly.
Oh, it's not just a Super Meter.
But if you enhance it with slime,
it's a general EX meter.
Much more powerful.
You get EX specials now. Ooh.
That can assist you in controlling space and locking down your opponent. Feel like Patrick's neutral special needs a little more oomph? Try spending some.
Yeah, the characters animate so much better now.
Just won't quite reach the ledge.
Actually, just in general, the textures look.
A great time to use your meter.
The textures look way better. They're animating a lot better. They're not as stiff anymore. They're hitting their key poses better.
Burst is another use of slime that can help you out on defense. If you're getting comboed mercilessly or about to go flying out of the ring, you can do a slime burst to stop all of your momentum.
You have a Beauty Gear burst now.
It can definitely be worth using to break out.
Yeah, Nick gave them budget.
A little bit longer. Just keep in mind, it costs 2 whole bars, and there's plenty of other powerful offensive options.
2 chunks of meter, you get a burst. Rushdown Revolt also has this, but you only have it you have it as a separate mechanic.
If you manage to build up all 3 bars, you can unleash your super as an easy way to ring out any opponents you might catch that also have
3 bars and you get a KO move.
Totally unique looking animation to their super. So definitely be sure to check those out.
Super moves are something that sells casuals, like 100%. People love to see super move animations. And it's
we
a
just
fun.
mentioned only scratched
It's
the
a very
surface
fun
of
idea
how
that they call it
using it.
slime because, you know,
Once
the
you're comfortable
Nickelodeon
with
slime.
basics, it's time to get into some of the more advanced
And apparently they
techniques.
didn't even cover all the uses for
For
the
all you
meter.
sweaty players out there, slime canceling is another powerful option that you can spend your meter on, and its applications are only limited by your creativity. Instead of spending a bar to enhance an attack, you can use it to cancel an attack.
We have Roman
What does that mean?
cancels?
Basically, instead of having to wait for the rest of your attack recovery,
So
you
we
can
have
do a
we
slime
can use the
cancel.
meter
Well,
to
do
we
it
can
if
use
you
the
want.
meter to
If your
Roman
opponent is
cancel.
nearby and tumbling
We
from
can
a
use the
recent
meter
attack,
to burst.
momentarily freeze next to
And we
you,
can use the
allowing you
meter
line
to
up your
EX
next attack,
special.
Maybe take a quick breath and keep the combo going. Something important.
This is
to
just
keep
Street
in mind,
Fighter
though, is that
6.
your next attack won't be quite
It's Street
as
Fighter
powerful
6
as
and
it
Guilty
would be
Gear.
after doing a slime cancel. So those potentially powerful combo finishers and strong attacks might not always be the best options.
It's
to
a
go
toned
for
down version
after
of
slime
Rushdown
cancel.
Revolt's mechanics.
Slime canceling can also come in handy if you miss an attack or are just short of the ledge when trying to recover. Tired of using your legs? Want to get close to your opponent faster? How about using slime to turn your air dodge into a much faster air dash that you can
Ah,
immediately attack
so
out?
they've kept air
This is a
dashing,
great way to
but
break through your opponent's defenses or just barely squeeze out a combo finisher where you otherwise might not be able to get one.
okay,
Just
they
keep in
kept
mind,
air dash.
you're
They
not
extended
invincible
the
like you would be
distance.
with an air dodge.
Yeah,
So don't just
okay,
go
it doesn't
throwing
have
yourself at your
invincibility.
opponent, expecting to hit them
So
every
this
single
this
time.
is where they put the old air
That's
dash.
just
All right.
foolish. So those are some of the core mechanics to look out for in Nickelodeon All-Star.
This game
Brawls.
looks so much
Hopefully
better.
you
Yeah,
all have
people.
fun discovering and exploring the ways to
Yeah,
play,
my friends are all
especially
saying
with
like,
all
God
the
damn,
new slime
Nickel Styles Brawl
For
2
a
looks
slightly more
so
in-depth
much
look at
better than the
characters
first game,
themselves,
and
keep an
yeah,
eye
I'm
out
seeing
for the
it.
upcoming character spotlights.
I am
Where we dive into everyone's
I am
all new
genuinely
movesets,
excited.
game
Like,
plans,
I
and partners.
enjoyed the first
Thanks
game.
for watching.
I enjoyed the first game. I definitely had fun with it. I would play more of it if I had friends to play with. It is a new character, right? Yeah, Plankton.
Let's do this!
They put him in a robot. That's fun.
Get back here!
He's big.
Don't call me
Plankton is a big character. That's funny. And yeah, they added voice acting to the first game eventually, so that's still there. But now this second game is gonna have it by default, so that's gonna make things look better in general. So there is one thing though, because this game, yeah, from what I heard, this game is completely new. Like they did it. This isn't. Obviously, they have some assets that they can reuse, but not all of it. And like even the assets that they did manage to import, they have to redo entirely. And the game systems are completely different. Ludosity has said that not everyone from the first game will be in the second game, so some characters will be cut, unfortunately. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see who's in and who's not. Although so far I've seen a bunch of characters anyway. I'm not going to scrub through the video and like pick out who did make it and who didn't make it, but and I'm not like super attached to any specific character in the first game, so I'll find my fun regardless. But yeah, so they explained that not every character is going to make it, at least at launch. Maybe they might add them later on down the road as DLC and whatnot, like characters that were in the first game. But yeah, I mean, which is very much fair, you know. They're all redone. So yeah, NASB 2, man, it's looking good. I'm definitely down to play some more. And the netcode, hopefully, well, I mean, the rollback itself was pretty good, but the matchmaking wasn't. It's probably just my region though. So anyway, another fun Discord fighter for sure. I'm definitely gonna be down to play. I hope they give us crossplay. Actually, does it have crossplay? I think they mentioned it. Yeah. Nickel Stars Brawl 2 has crossplay, so it's gonna be it's on PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, and Steam. It's on everything. I had friends who were on different platforms. Some of them were on Switch, some of them were on PC. I had to double dip in order to play with all of them. Now I don't anymore. I can just buy one SKU and that's good enough for me. So thank you, Ludosity. Implementing the features that people want. They get it, you know. I can definitely feel like it's the studio's very eager to prove themselves, right? And like now that Nick's given them the budget to do so, I really wish them all the best. I hope that this game takes off. It doesn't have to be super successful, I think, but you know, if it comes out its own niche, I'll be happy. Alright, on to the next piece of news. Small platform fighter stuff. Maypul from Rivals of Aether 1 is going to be a returning character in Rivals of Aether 2. No big surprise. I think everyone from the first game that's part of the main roster is going to be returning. But I have not seen anything about how she animates or what new features she's got in game, so all I've seen is the trailer, so. Yeah, there was no doubt that she was going to return. Obviously. But is that KK Flip Note? Wow, they commissioned him to do some art for it. Wait, what? Why does Maypul have tree? Maypul has tree plants now? Oh yeah, they added voice acting. Alright, those are the same familiar moves. Wow, she animates really well. That forward there that my friends have hit me so many times with. Alright, so yeah, that's the usual plant. Throw them into it, it gets done. God, the squash and stretch on these animations is so good! They definitely been cooking. Alright, another type of plant. What does it do? Oh, it's a seed thrower. Okay. Oh, and you can tether... You can recover to it. I see. You don't have to land the seed on the opponent in order to recover to them. You can just recover to the plant now. Third plant you attach to the opponent. I see. And then there's something on them. Damn, those cool... Those victory animations, I'm assuming those are victory animations. Those are really nice. Nice little bit of like showing off like character animation and stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to check one more other thing. So regular plant now. Yeah, that traps them, that's the usual. It just traps them if you knock them into it. Then third plant. The third plant is the one that you attach to them, and it looks like you attach it to them with a command grab. So I think how that's different is that. Oh no, the seed still puts the ring around them, which lets you tether to them for up B. Although it looks like maybe when that's you command grab them and put that plant on them, then it looks like when the seed is hit, when you throw the seed at them, they get launched towards you. I think that's actually an Abyss rune from the first game. Like there's in Abyss mode with the custom modifiers. One of the modifiers is that if you throw a seed at the opponent, they like fly towards you. So that's probably what that is, I think. So command grab, put the plant on them, and then next whenever you throw a seed at them, the next time around they fly towards you and they can get combo opportunities after. Alright, yeah, Rivals 2. Very much looking forward to it. Ori is probably not going to be returning in Rivals 2. I'm going to have to find myself a new main. I guess Clarin is still there if we really want to play her, so... I won't have no characters to play, obviously, but I am very much interested in the completely new characters, because I want to see who's, like, what they play like. If there's anyone that really speaks to me, you know? Okay, next trailer, another indie game. One I haven't heard of, actually. But people seem to be hype about this one, so this is off of the indie side, so Pocket Bravery. It's a pixel art one. Yeah, that's some pretty polished pixel art. It has rollback netcode. Alright, automatically means I could potentially play this as Discord Fighter with the mates. Full-fledged story mode too. Alright, pretty ambitious. Those beta starting next week. Interesting. I might keep an eye out for some footage then. Yeah, this looks really good actually. I'm always down for more fighting games, you know me. Always down to pull out some cool new indie games, get the mates in the Discord call, and then, you know, just mess around, play some stuff. Always down for that stuff. It's on everything. Alright, cool. August 31st, not too far away.
ヤングシティから生中継します。今日の大空警察からの報告によると、容疑者は青い髪をしており、犯行現場にはいつも人参を置き忘れているという。
I can't believe Usada Pekora is now in Idol Showdown. What mischief and terrible crimes will she commit today? Dynamite. The laugh is an attack, of course it is. Oh, she got isekai. Ooh, Marine's pirate ship is the stage? Go. Dude, the music's going crazy. Oh, Ina's on this stage too. Or at least the tentacles. No, there she is. Ina's just messing around here. She looks like a rascal. August 11th. That's not too late. Not too late. That's not too far away from now. Actually, I might have to pop open the game and mess around with her. As a fellow rabbit, I am obligated, even though she is a war criminal. Okay, I think this is like, yeah, the one. There were probably a bunch of indie games that released trailers, but this is the last one I could find, I think, just to add on to the list. As you know, in every Nintendo Direct, in between the AAA stuff, there's the indie corner, right? There's always a bunch of stuff. So, eyes on the indies as well, that's always important. Dojo Masters. Ooh, this one's retro style. This looks like yeah, this looks like old, like this. What's the game I'm thinking of? Kung Fu? Yeah, probably classic Kung Fu. Ear Kung Fu. It kind of looks like Ear Kung Fu, except actually polished and modern. Yeah, this is a minimalist style. It looks super fast paced and actually kind of crazy. Dude, I'm definitely. This was a 40-second trailer. I am already sold. I'm not even joking. That actually sold me. It's it looks polished, it looks clean. I am very much down to try that out. Okay, apparently I wasn't done with the indies. I actually haven't looked at the playlist in a while. These are all nice surprise. I don't actually know what's up next. But okay. German Rumble. This one also was apparently pretty popular. A new melee brawler. Interesting. Ooh, it's like one of these type of I don't know what the genre is, but it is sort of platform fighter-ish. I'm trying to remember what are the other games that are like this in the same genre. Was this Stick Fight the game? I think Stick Fight the game is something slightly different, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? This is actually, yeah, this looks really polished, animation-wise. Could be a lot of fun as a party game for sure. Up to 8 players. Wacky. The character designs are also really appealing. And I'm not saying that just cause I'm a furry. November 2023. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for that one as well. We'll see if the mates are down for this one. Okay, what do we got next? Alright, KOF 15 stuff. I don't actually own this game yet, but I will one day, probably. I have friends who are very big into SNK stuff. And you know, 15 is a rollback game, so I'm definitely down to play some. So 13 still waiting on its rollback patch, I think. So we knew about this character already. She was announced a while back, August 8th, that's tomorrow. And here's the new guy. Returning from KOF 13, it's Duolon. Weird, stretchy hand Shadow Man. Unfortunately, he's too early, so we don't have any gameplay footage of him. Just his character model. Alright, very cool. Duolon. So we're actually just missing Shun for the old KOF 13 team. Yeah, hopefully matchmaking is fixed for KOF 15. I heard that was still a big deal, but the crossplay update being out hopefully means that stuff will be smoother. Anyways, this is the big one. The new Garo game, or you know, Fatal Fury game. Completely new title from SNK coming out soon. I think Fatal Fury's probably received a little bit of a resurgence in interest ever since Terry got into Smash, right? I mean, it's probably a bunch of other factors as well, but I think for me personally, that's probably the biggest thing that brought Fatal Fury back into the spotlight. So it'd be interesting to see how this, see the first in-game assets of this game, I guess. Damn! Dude, the hatching! Dude, the art style! That is some clean ass clean stuff, yo. Garo Densetsu. It's a very small teaser trailer, but yeah, jeez. Legends never die, they get better. Alright, so that's all they've got for now, which is fair enough, you know, it's very early in development. They're still working on 15 DLC, but dude, they've come such a long way from KOF 14, right? Like, 15 looks good. I don't think anyone can deny that. But I think they actually pull off, like, the best work they've done so far when they go for stylized stuff. Like, Sam Show 2015? God, was it 2015? 2017? 2017. When did the other Sam Show game come out? 2019. Wow, I was off by a bunch. Sam Show 2019, for the most part, like the models are similar to KOF 15 and stuff. I mean, it came before KOF 15, but the stylization came through a bunch, and they're doing it again for Garo. Like, you can obviously tell it is the KOF 15 style models and stuff, but you can see they've cleaned up a bunch of stuff, like the blending of the lines and stuff on the character, like onto some of the models, and look at the hatching. Like, look at the hatching going on. That is a really nice shader going on. Yeah, like the Kirby dots in the background. Not Kirby dots. Dithering? No. What's the term, chat? Does anyone know? Like when you use dots for texturing. Whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about. Little effects going on in the background when the supers are going off. The VFX for the attack animations, like highlighting the stuff, look at that. They've actually done a really good job, I think. Like, SNK is improving, like, year after year, project after project. They're definitely easing pretty well into the new 3D era, I'd say. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this. Alright, next up, Mortal Kombat had a new trailer. My interest in Mortal Kombat is probably not as high as some of the other fighting games, but I am definitely interested enough. I don't know if I'll get this game at launch, but what everybody got so far has looked pretty nice. And you know, the biggest draw is the story mode stuff. I actually did get MK11 at launch from what I remember. I got it on the Switch though, just to see how it ran and stuff, and it ran alright. This game is still coming out on Switch too, MK1. Like, they have a Switch SKU and everything. It's a miracle port is what it is. But I have it on PC as well, MK11, and I haven't actually played the DLC story yet. So, we've still got stuff to do there. If nothing else, I will probably get MK1 for its story mode and just to mess around in it. Even if I'm not taking it super seriously. But, yeah, that's where I am with Mortal Kombat. Let's see what this trailer has in store for us. Oh, so yeah, obligatory gore warning. Yeah. That is a dank-ass dank stage.
Earthrealmers aren't ready to see the real me.
So how does it work? You just shape-shift into anything you want?
I can shift only between this and my natural form.
Whoa.
Wow.
That I could take
Reptile is a real reptile.
made me a freak among my people. I was
He's a lizard.
Run out.
Straight up a lizard. But he also has, we haven't seen human lizard in human reptile in a while, have we?
Read my intentions, princess.
Oh, he turns back and forth. That's interesting.
I am Ashra,
That's new.
demon of the Netherrealm. I appear nearly human because I've purged most evil from my soul. My sister demons were furious at my change of heart.
I don't know if it's a new character or it's a returning character. To be honest, I'm not super familiar with Mortal Kombat history. I only mostly know about stuff from the MK9 era onwards. Sword character though. But a little bit of wuxia influence there. Let's see what they're going for.
Come, the monks must prepare you for war. You will.
Who was that on the right for a second?
Choice or by force.
Killing one realm to free another is a heinous proposition. One I won't let you fulfill.
It's also another character. Oh, there's like a bunch of weird characters that I don't recognize. This guy is dismembering himself for attacks. What is going on? Is he a zombie? Who's the weird red demon lady? I'm just asking a bunch of questions because I have no idea what's going on.
They're out for you too, Syzoff.
To catch me, they must see me.
Huh? Damn.
So it looks like Reptile's a good guy. I guess that's what I'm getting out of this in this timeline. They're definitely interpreting a bunch of different stuff, and you know, that's actually definitely the stuff I'm looking forward to the most. Because obviously I don't want them to just rehash the old. If they rehash the old story, that's gonna be no fun. Might as well have fun with the new reboot concept, you know, change things up around. That's just disgusting. That red demon lady definitely looks like she came from a much earlier period of time where stuff was edgy. Or edgier, I guess.
Take your chaos elsewhere.
That was actually a pretty clean fatality. And this one is just... Oh, that's just disgusting. Well. And then these guys. These assholes. You know what? It was actually a pretty good trailer, right? All things considered. Very action-packed, very flashy. They're showing off a bunch of stuff. Reptile looked really cool, to be honest. With the invisibility and everything, bringing back a bunch of old stuff. I think people will probably... A lot of people, from what I remember, weren't super happy with like Reptile being all reptile-y. So now that we've got actual human Reptile again, I think a lot of people are probably looking forward to that. So, all right, cool. Oh, Strive time. All right, what do we got?
Pretty good.
Johnny.
I'm just a little better.
He's very popular. He's going to sell a whole bunch of units. He has no shirt. He looks just like an Exert. Is anything different about him? Hang on. I know I just paused it right off the bat, but he looks identical to his Exert counterpart. Okay, he has less ostentatious belts. That's about it. And the pins on his jacket have become slightly less ostentatious. But he has basically the same wardrobe. He is just wearing the same thing. The coat, the black coat and everything. He is very cool though, right? Oh, he has cards instead of coins now. I see.
The Joker's just a clown when you don't win.
Yeah, he has his old Miss Finer stuff.
Gonna repay that with interest.
Slashy slash.
Let's get one thing straight. I didn't beat you. You beat yourself. If you've got sour
God, he's so cool.
Oh, you're taking a gamble.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's putting cards down instead of coins and he's slashing to them. Bro, that's his Exert A.K.I has a special move now. Alright. Johnny is very flashy and very cool. Okay. 4 more characters, 3 more characters to Season Pass 3, I see. I actually haven't gotten all the DLC yet, so we'll probably have to catch up with some of that stuff. Whenever I played Strive and like new DLC dropped, I played it against some of my mates who have the DLC. So I haven't actually played any of the DLC characters myself. But Johnny looks really cool, man. And I kind of want to play him. Okay, there was apparently some other content for Strive. I couldn't find the trailer for it though, unfortunately, but they're adding new special moves to everybody. Or, if not everybody, like a bunch of characters. So, things are going to change up in Season 3. So, looking forward to it. Alright, now we're at Tekken 8 stuff. I really hope the netcode holds up for this game, man. I want to play it at launch, but I don't want to run into Tekken 3 again. Dude, this stage is awesome. Wait, is this like the...
Witness the results of my training.
No, this looks like a nighttime variant of that other stage. Anyway, it's Raven. He's back. It's not Master Raven. It's just old Raven. Why is he wearing such flashy colors? Oh, he's doing ninja clone stuff. That's very different. Holy shit! Oh, dude, this stage! This stage is awesome. Oh damn, it's beautiful. Okay, this is a new stage, it's not a variant. Yeah, he's stolen some stuff from Kunimitsu. Dude, this is... Whoa, another stage. Dude, they just dropping stage reviews on us. You can tell I'm a Tekken casual because I'm focusing more on the visuals of the background than anything else. Yeah, Raven's kinda crazy! What is going on? He's gone full Kunimitsu, except he's not just flat, like he's not just flickering teleport now, he's got actual clones. Was that like a weird fake out thing? Dude. Raven looks kinda nuts.
You won't see this coming.
Like, yeah, he's doing some Kunimitsu stuff. Dude. He's just stealing. Wait, that's just Huang. That's Huang from Soul Calibur. He's stolen. He's stolen Huang's moves, or maybe he had Huang's moves all along. Same school or whatever. I mean, I'm just theorizing. It just looks similar, and he does a rider kick just like that one. All right. Raven as a returning character is actually kinda really cool. I was actually interested in trying out Kunimitsu because I played a lot of Noctis in 7, and Kunimitsu also has like some Noctis stuff. Now it looks like by proxy, Raven has inherited some of that stuff. I mean, I could just be talking on my ass. He may not actually have any of like, he may not play anything like Noctis, but like just off of the flashy factor, I'm already interested. So, in terms of characters that I might be interested in playing in 8 so far, King is one, obviously, and now Raven. I honestly want to try Raven now. if nothing else, just to see how ridiculous he is. So, one returning character, and then one brand new character. Also, Ono went on stage to bug Harada about Tekken Cross Street Fighter, and then he got shooed off stage, so that's not happening. I saw the clip. We got a Peru stage, interesting. Got a sheep stage.
Soy la reina del café.
Can we get a yodeling song again? I wanna get a yodeling song again. Coffee lady.
Aquí viene el espectáculo de Azucena.
From Peru. Is that a that sounds like yodeling. Okay, it's not like, obviously it's not straight up yodeling, but like we're getting the same vibe. Dude, she's just like dodging everywhere. Oh my god, that's so many evades. Whoa. What fighting style is this even? She looks annoying as heck.
El café es la bebida número 1 en el mundo. Je te prouverai que le thé est supérieur.
Second silliness. She's powered by coffee beans. Dude. There's no... She doesn't play anything like Libre, obviously, but like the fact that she's being an annoying little shit is giving me some Libre energy. I kinda wanna play her just to make people mad. Oh, a silly character. A silly one, huh?
¿Tienes café?
Chat. Oh, she's just advertising it? I see. Coffee lady! Okay. Number one, the music is definitely yodeling in Metal Hill vibes, and I am very much looking forward to it. Number two, our first like sillier character, I am completely down for it. Number three, she is a little shit like Libre, and I am totally down for the energy. She seems mad annoying to fight, and that just makes me want to play her. And four, that rage art, I was expecting her to like throw a cup of coffee in the other player's face. She didn't do that, but like that would have been amazing, you know, like how do you take your coffee? And then she just chucks coffee in your face. That, come on. Just go that far. Go full Godo. Chuck the coffee. It would be funny. Very, very fun, very fun. I enjoyed it. Okay. Oh, but down to the last few ones now. So this is the Street Fighter stuff. So this is out of like left field. We're getting a TMNT crossover. Costumes for your avatar. Silly stuff. Nothing too major, but like the fact that they're and look at that. Shinkiro out of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What a world we live in. And yeah, I did go and watch this. Like, so Cap Gems was performing before the top 6, which was really cool, by the way. Like, Cap Gems just showed up at EVO and they're like playing music. And then they played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles team for some reason. Everyone was confused, and then this showed up. So yeah. This feels... You know what this energy gives me? This is like the same energy as Monster Hunter collabs, right? You know how Monster Hunter collabs have a bunch of silly things and you just get like... Nothing too major, but you get like some silly art, you get some silly costumes for your custom characters, you get some emotes and stuff. This is exactly the same thing, you know, you get emotes, you get funny costumes and everything. It's a Monster Hunter style collab, and you know what? It brings in the money and I'm totally down for it. And then we have an Aki teaser trailer. Obviously Rashid like just only released not too long ago, so I don't think any of us were expecting Aki to show up this quick. But this is just a world tour teaser. We don't actually see any gameplay, which is like, you know, part of the course. So she's probably not ready yet, but they wanted to show something, so we get a little introduction to her character.
Oh yeah.
That is a crazy hairstyle, by the way.
Probably.
She's part of Fang's group. I think that's what we're all assuming. She uses poison as well, yeah. That's just creepy.
Some poisons can kill people in the thousands with that amount. Like botulinum toxin, it inhibits acetylcholine release, causing loss of muscle tone, lethargy, dizziness, visual impairment. Heavy eyelids, intense thirst, loss of speech, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach distension, breathing difficulty, then respiratory failure.
I can't believe they added... Chat, I can't believe we're getting a Resident Evil character in Street Fighter. Yeah, I mean... It's a Resident Evil character. She's doing Resident Evil things. She's trying to turn you into a bioweapon. Probably. She is likely a bioweapon. She's gonna mutate if you shoot her. Yeah, bold of Capcom to add a horror movie monster to Street Fighter. Har har har. Oh boy, we're in for some wacky shenanigans. Autumn 2023. Info West Coast Street Fighter 6. Not out of the question. We could get a big collab. We could get a Street Fighter collab at some point or other. You know. Okay, so that was the last bit of news. At least that I have here in this EVO wrap-up. Very fun stuff, very fun. Oh boy. Yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to as a fighting game player, huh? We're eating good right now. For sure, for sure. But stuff that I'm most looking forward to, I guess, let me think about it. Well, what of the? Let me look back at. Let me look back at the trailers that we just saw. What am I most looking forward to in the immediate future? Uni 2 with rollback. Uni 2 with rollback next year. Definitely gonna be down for that. Playing that with the mates. Nick All-Star Brawl 2 surprisingly improved. So much so that I'm actually super excited. I want to play that game again. Dojo Masters, that 40-second indie trailer already sold me. I'm definitely gonna check that one out. And Tekken 8, Tekken 8's 2 new characters. Yeah, they sold me. They're very cool. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Aki, well, we'll have to wait for the gameplay trailer, but she definitely looks weird and scary and terrifying. We'll see how that one goes. And Project L, I guess. But Project L is a long way off, so that's all the stuff we're gonna be looking forward to. But yeah, good fighting game direct, more or less. That was fun.